it. Bossmack, baby. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, live from Compton, California. Put your hands together for the Bossmack top soil. Whoa. A lot of love. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. Real niggas make the world a better place. Bossmack, topsoil, and glasses, Malone in the place. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it crack open, and you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack No Sis live. Man, today is a beautiful day. I'm in here today with a special guest. Glasses Malone is in here with the Bossmack topsoil tonight. What's up with you people?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Chilling.
Hey, you know it's a blessed thing to have you up in here vibing with us tonight on this beautiful night. You know how we get down. We always come with the bomb agenda for you. Our sponsors, niggas in the news, read a list of emails, restaurant of the week, and of course, we're gonna have our interview with Glasses Malone tonight. It's gonna be beautiful. Yo, you good?
Man, Jackson better boss some motherfucking food up in this motherfucker.
He gonna take care of you, man. He gonna take care of you, man.
Man, that nigga, man. Old Long Beach nigga.
All right, y'all. You know how we get down. We always come with the bomb agenda. Our sponsors. Our number one sponsor tonight is the Jackson Administration and Media Group for bringing us Glasses Malone here today. You know, G Machine at 295 East 4th Street, downtown Long Beach. Go through there. Cop some Bossmack streetwear, holla at Sam. They also got a location in Hollywood, 6717 Hollywood Boulevard. Go through there. Get you some Bossmack streetwear. And also One Stop LB, 2600 East Anaheim, Long Beach. Also another location where you get Bossmack streetwear. It's all about Bossmack streetwear, nigga. You know, we just want you to fuck with us. Fuck with us and don't fuck with them. All right, now we gonna get into these niggas in the news. You ready, Glasses?
Let's get into it.
Let's get to it. You know how we get down. YG. The homie YG, man, assassination attempt on his life coming up out the studio, man. It's getting wild out here, man. Glasses,
Now, I've been opinionated this whole time. I fuck with YG. I fuck with the Pushers movement. Ty's my boy. I love what Mustard did for the West Coast. But he got shot 3 times in the hip.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was shooting at him? Not in the ass, not in the stomach. He got shot in the side.
Well, you know how niggas be like real excited, like I'm finna really do this, and I really got him, and then at the last minute maybe don't have the heart to really.
Did MacGyver shoot him? I mean, he got shot in the same place where you put a gun.
3 times though, you really think a nigga could? Okay, one time. Okay, homie, one time you don't know what you're doing. Like I was grabbing my thing aggressively. 3 times.
If you sober, maybe one time.
Niggas be that faded. Come on now.
Niggas do prescription medication now. Niggas is not doing crack or sherm. Niggas is doing like medication for like How Dog. Like they drinking lean with Percocets.
Right.
Like relaxers.
Right.
Now I'm not saying I don't know what happened.
Right, I feel you.
I'm just saying whoever shot him in the side, in the waist, had hell of an aim. I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing. I pray for his shit, but when I looked at it, I was like, damn, somebody tried to kill you coming out of the studio and your partner drove you to the hospital. He didn't get shot neither. And whoever this nigga shot you 3 times in the hip.
And then got away. You know what? I didn't even
go there.
I felt like, you know what? If it would have been once, I'd have been like, okay, this nigga.
And then it was 12 hours and TMZ told me about something that happened in the streets. That ain't never happened. TMZ got the news before a real street nigga? If a nigga tried to shoot YG, he would be talking to, man, I tried to gun that nigga down. It's either, I don't know. I'm not gonna even go there because niggas already gonna be mad at me right now. And I really hope that dude get better. YG is a really cool dude. I just didn't think people wanted to kill him. And if they wanted to kill him, why the fuck would they shoot him in the hip? Now, niggas miss, but damn, you took 3 in the hip? The hip is a small area.
Real ass nigga analysis up in this motherfucker.
I couldn't shoot Jackson 3 times in the hip from this distance. 3 times? God damn, the hip is only this. That nigga got a big waist and his shit is only this big. The nigga didn't get shot in the thigh, in the side, in the arm. The hip this big.
Okay, wait a minute, homie. Wait a minute, homie. Okay, if I was that high, can I 3 shots? I didn't feel the first one. I didn't feel this. I didn't know. Did the gun go off? Am I tripping one more time?
Nobody called the paramedics? Your partner didn't go after the niggas?
I was thinking maybe they wasn't ready for the murder shit. Me and Jackson was talking about that because I figured he would have a nigga on deck for that purpose.
He do got niggas on deck for that purpose. That nigga be having some goony ass goons with dude.
But are they really ready for when we hear gunplay? You know how when it's lights, camera.
So we not gonna get no tweets like niggas try to take my life? Can't trust these niggas? Nothing? Niggas who literally speak on every last personal element of life not gonna say something about this?
My nigga is golden up in this motherfucker tonight.
I'm not gonna assume, I'm just saying the patterns is I just pray he comes back in full strength. I'm only making light of this situation because he's in good shape, you know, and from what I understand, he's just fine. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it was like no panic. Oh, Oh, he's okay. It wasn't life-threatening.
Right.
A nigga tried to kill you and it's all.
See, I figured like niggas would have, killers out and be like, we on red alert.
Your publicist put out the message like, well, he's okay. It's not life-threatening. Is somebody guarding your door at the hospital, nigga? I'm just... If I got shot, my publicist wouldn't be like, it's nothing. The homies wouldn't... Like, none of your homies on? None of your homies put money in the streets? Like, yeah, we need to find these niggas. No tweets like these niggas think they got away with that shit. No Instagrams of the wound.
Hey,
did they have some? Did they have bandages over the wound? Did he do at least a Tupac roll out the hospital in a wheelchair? With the head wrap? With all the leg shots?
Oh shit!
I'm just.
You know what?
I'm not.
I ain't even. You know what? I ain't even.
Nah, YG good, man. YG. I'm glad he all right. I mean that. He means so much to the West Coast. Like he really is the reason a lot of us, notice the key word us, is really in a better position.
Yeah.
Because of the things Ty Dolla $ign, YG, and DJ Mustard did. So don't let my skepticism of street business fool you on my appreciation for that.
I understand.
That dude is a young legend.
I understand that.
And he's truly the reason that
I understand
this
that.
coast changed.
But real nigga talk needs to be had.
It's barbershop.
And I appreciate that.
It's
It's real nigga talk. And I love that nigga. I like, he rocks some of my shit. I appreciate that little nigga, And I never really, I didn't look deep. I meant to chop it up with my peoples today. I was in the hood today, and I forgot to bring that shit up.
What's funny is
I forgot to bring
I'm
it
not
up.
gonna say the nigga I called from the trees, but like I called a nigga who knows shit. The trees is like the hood. It ain't like 1,000 niggas.
Yeah, I know they.
If a nigga so much as roll a blunt, I can find out who roll a blunt.
Yeah,
you
right.
So
I understand that. Yeah.
When niggas like, I don't even know what really. So we not even gonna get no rumors.
Niggas ain't hostile. Niggas really.
Is like cool.
Yeah.
Nah, man. This is.
I feel you.
Yo, meal ticket.
I feel you. I forgot. I meant, like I said.
Like, you wouldn't have forgot. Like that ain't shit niggas forget. I ain't finna ask about that shit because it hasn't been that much of a big deal, man.
Right. Shout outs to the homie YG. Get better, nigga. Get better,
back
nigga.
and take your spot, champ. You is the king
nigga.
of this LA shit.
Yeah. All right. Now my nigga Diddy is in the news. Diddy. Jackson say he fuck with Diddy.
Number one nigga, man.
Diddy. Okay.
Diddy done been through a lot of shit.
I already know.
Diddy beef with Death Row and is alive. Diddy pissed off Jay Prince and is alive. Diddy got into it with like gang members and is alive. Diddy beat up the top 2 niggas in the rap game right now.
Hey,
and it's cooling.
Didn't Diddy jump up and bust his gun in the club and get away with that shit?
Diddy attacked Drake and Diddy attacked J. Cole.
He put hands on J. Cole too?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Diddy was just I guess this is era. He looking at these niggas like, I'm tougher than these niggas.
Wait a minute, man. He put hands on J. Cole as a cool nigga.
But I heard Cole kind of, got cracking, but yeah, Diddy took off on homie or,
so
choked him and like really went at him in front of some of the homies. Like Diddy is like really on some G shit right now. I'm fucking with Diddy, bro. I think we could bring Bad Boy back. Like Bad Boy moved to the West Coast and become like Death Row right now.
He ain't got no artist though, man.
He got a lot of gangsters right now.
Niggas is fucking
Puff right now.
Niggas fucking.
Man, Puff might rough a nigga up. Puff choked out the UCLA coach and shit. Kettlebell.
Hey man, is he gonna go to jail for that?
No. He gonna get some probation. That nigga never did nothing. That nigga paper too long.
How many million? About a couple million. Get him up out of it. It'll be alright.
He ain't did nothing but choke that nigga with a kettlebell, man. That bitch ass nigga better not get on the stand. Your bitch ass better not get on the stand. It's Puff, nigga. You better call Puff out and fade that nigga. Don't you? Let your whole ass get up on the stand and tell on the shiny suit, man, nigga. I'd be embarrassed for your life, nigga. No player ever at UCLA should ever respect you again if you tell on Puff.
Hey, man.
If a nigga tell on Puff, you's a bitch. You supposed to be calling Puff like, nah, my nigga, I need that.
They hit him with charges.
They hit him with charges.
With assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, but the coach supposed to be like, nah, fuck that. Scratch all that shit. Line that shit up. This is Puff. This nigga used to dance around in videos, nigga. See, that's what that nigga thought the first time for that nigga came with that kettlebell.
Yeah.
Puff, fuck you. You ain't shit. That's what he was telling me. Fuck you, nigga. What, you gonna dance around me, nigga? Harlem came out that nigga with that kettlebell, man. Nigga got getting cracking on that nigga.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Puff, man.
Yeah, man, Puff is good.
I fuck with Puff.
Puff good money.
You know who I don't fuck with, though? I don't fuck with Adrian Broner, man. Adrian Broner, you a motherfucking clown, man. I don't like you, homie. I hope you hear this shit, man. This Bossmack top motherfucking soil, nigga. You look like a clown talking all that shit after you get your ass whooped. You dropped homeboy, but you got your ass whooped. He hit you with a lot more, man. That's how I feel, man. Nigga, you doing pornos, fucking bitches raw, world star, getting your ass whooped in the ring, man. Handle that business in the ring before you talking all that shit, man. That's how I feel. I don't know how Glasses feel about you, man, but that's how the Bossmack topsoil feel, man. Shut the fuck up and box, homie. Glasses, you have any thoughts, man?
Shit, the niggas sell tickets. This was a bad fight for him. I mean, I got the catch weight, should have maybe evened it out, but Porter is young. That weight wasn't gonna hurt him, and that style is all bad for Broner. He did really good though. He did a lot better than I knew he would lose. I felt he would lose the fight the whole time.
No matter what.
Yeah, this dude is Maidana but more athletic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they felt the 4 pounds off, usually that hurts. But if you 26, 27 years old, it ain't like when Roy Jones fought Tarver. You young, you just lose that weight. He didn't even have to work hard. So they miscalculated, and just that style is all bad for Broner. Broner shouldn't fight like mobbers. You know what I mean? People who mob you, who catch you on the ropes and just lynch you. That's not a good style for him because he doesn't use a lot of foot movement. At least he wasn't in that shell defense. But I mean, when it's said and done, I mean, Broner is a really good fighter. You know what I mean? Broner is...
I just feel like he talked too fucking much,
he's like
man.
LeBron James. A ton of athleticism, but his skills ain't refined to that point yet. Like Peyton Manning is like LeBron James. Yeah, like get there, but like it don't be right. But you be like, he should be the best quarterback ever,
but he not.
Something is wrong. What is going on? You don't feel like that, big dog? You watch Peyton Manning play football? Don't Peyton look like he should have 5 rings? That's how LeBron look like he's supposed to win every year.
No? You can't win shit by yourself. I keep going back to that, man. You gotta have a killer with you. You gotta have about 2 or 3 killers with you.
I don't know, man, because like I said, I just think great players make other people turn into killers. Like Scottie Pippen wasn't no killer.
Okay, but
nigga, Michael Jordan wanted to be with Bill Cartwright. Who the fuck is Bill Cartwright? He had a horrible game. Horace Grant. That nigga was just decent. These niggas be regular guys. Who the fuck is John Paxson? These niggas are legends because they played with Mike. Scottie Pippen wasn't shit. That nigga went to Central Arkansas. What the fuck is that? Nigga ain't even went to a real school.
But like I said, niggas was killers. They became killers.
Because they played next to somebody they could compliment. LeBron James make it hard to compliment him. Get the fuck out of my way. You a 3. Why do you only got 7 rebounds a game? Larry Bird, no athleticism ass, had 10. You mean to tell me you got all this athleticism, all this speed, all this strength, and all you got is 7 rebounds a game? You a front court player. You a forward. That's the size of a power forward. And all you gotta say, that lets you know he's not in the right places. That's why he's not better than Larry Bird. Because Larry Bird epitomized the 3 better. But Adrian Broner is the same way, where he has a ton of great skill set. I love boxing. Boxing and basketball is what I do. I fuck with boxing hard. And Broner is a 3-time, 3-division world champion before 23. At 23 years old, that's never been done. He could have been a 4-division champion, but he's just not making the right decisions. But dude is an incredible talent. But everybody has a bad style. You know what I mean? Some styles don't, like Floyd always struggled with the same type of mobber style. He'll win the fight, but it's ugly. Maidana, Castillo, Cotto, when they mob him on them ropes, that's not his style. He's a boxer. So it's the same thing. If you put Adrian Broner in with a boxer, like say like a Lucas Matisse, he would beat Lucas Matisse ass at 140. Lucas Matisse doesn't mob like Maidana or like Porter.
Okay, but when you say those things like that, I mean, as a boxer, you're supposed to have a compensation for all that you face.
How is that when every great boxer lost except the greatest boxer ever, Floyd Mayweather? He literally is Michael Jordan of boxing, where he was so athletic, he was so God-gifted, and the nigga is in shape and he's 40. Who the fuck doesn't? Mike Tyson beat himself. He got old and stopped working out. Lennox Lewis stopped working out. Van Holyfield stopped working. This motherfucker still runs 7 and 8 and 9 miles every day. He's in shape every camp. Before camp starts, he's 150. So he's practicing boxing. That's not common amongst boxers of all time ever. It's all conditioning. So it's some things like Adrian Broner is a great fighter. Like Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran. He lost to Hector Camacho. He lost to Terry Norris. He should have lost to Hearns. So Muhammad Ali, Ken Norton had his number. I don't give a fuck who he was. Ken Norton whooped his ass every time. Even the time they gave it to Ali, Ken Norton won. Joe Frazier had his number. He was able to overcome it, but he had his number. This is nothing new. I mean, he's 30-2. Sometimes you lose. The same style of boxer beating both times. So it's the same nigga. That's a bad style for him. Styles make
But it's your job to win every fight.
Who the fuck else besides Floyd Mayweather win every fight? Niggas don't win every fight. Mike Tyson got beat up by everybody and niggas love him. Anybody worth fighting.
After he started slipping.
No, he was never gonna beat Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield was gonna whoop his ass every day of every year.
No matter what.
He was just better. Sometimes niggas just better than you. Mike was a strong, quick puncher.
It seemed like Mike fell off after he started fucking around, losing focus.
Or fighting good fighters. As soon as he fought other Hall of Famers that was like in their prime, like either way. I mean, I don't think he ducked Evander Holyfield for $15 million to go fight Buster Douglas in Tokyo. Evander Holyfield at that time was some shit. So that's the truth. People don't, investigate. Just like I said, like right now, right? You'll say Michael Jordan is the best basketball player, right? Michael Jordan. Because he's better than Magic for whatever reason. Maybe he beat Magic. Nobody says Magic didn't have James Worthy or Byron Scott. Like how you doing right now for LeBron, it can't be 105. You're not going to say Mike's not the best player because he beat Magic when Magic didn't have James Worthy or Byron Scott, or because Detroit beat him when he was hurt. Nobody's going to say that. Who the fuck remembers that part? No, you just remember Mike being triumphant over Magic Johnson and the Lakers. And that's what it's going to be with LeBron James. This is not gonna be a conversation that people gonna have 10 years from now. Just like with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner gonna be a 4-division world champion. He's already a Hall of Famer. People don't know that if they don't know boxing. Dude is 3 divisions deep, working on a 4th. He's 30-2. He lost 2 fights. People lose. It's boxing. Only motherfucker never lost was Floyd. And Floyd busts his ass every day. He's smart with matchmaking, and you still it's still a hard thing to win.
But this man runs his mouth
to sell tickets, because who the fuck else would want to see a nigga just boxing? People want to watch Floyd because they want to see him lose. Nobody want to see that nigga win.
Right.
You either gonna knock niggas out. I mean, he don't got it. It ain't like Broner could knock niggas out left and right. I don't give a fuck what he did. It's just, you not finna knock everybody out at this level. Mike Tyson didn't ever have to talk because he would knock niggas out. Triple G, Gennady Golovkin don't even speak good English. Canelo can't speak English, but he knocked motherfuckers out. So you don't gotta talk when you knock motherfuckers out. But if you Broner, you Mayweather, and you're a pure boxer, and your shit is built off of not getting hit, being clean, accurate punching, niggas not gonna wanna see that.
Right, I feel you.
Unless they hate you.
Good analysis, my brother.
They hate Broner. And
yeah, you're right.
And that's why he sells tickets. That's why you want to see his ass whoop. That's why people watch Floyd. People didn't watch Floyd for him to. They don't want that nigga to win. But he just figures it out. And so 5 million people will watch the Pacquiao fight and be mad because he just took Pacquiao out of school. What you thought was gonna happen? You thought he not Broner. This dude is seasoned. His father was a fighter. His uncle was a fighter. Both his uncles was a fighter. They both taught him. He literally works his ass off. He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. He runs 9 miles a day. He played basketball. You're not beating him. I don't give a fuck who he fought. They weren't gonna win. This dude is committed to this fucking shit. And it's not the money like he lies about. He's committed to being the best. He's gonna whoop ass.
Agreed. I ain't got nothing to say about Floyd. I got something to say about Adrian, though. Nigga talking that shit, get your ass whooped.
That's why we talking. The funny part is we talking about the loser and not the winner.
You right about that. That's a good man. Yo, you know what? You a sharp motherfucker, Glasses. I'm gonna give you some motherfucking props, homie. On some real shit. Your analysis is good.
Thank you.
All right. Let's get into this motherfucking interview, man. I just want to chop it up with you, man. You know, Glasses, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Nigga been following you for many years, man. Many years. You first came to my attention like after Game got out there, you know what I'm saying? My first familiarity, you know, you was Black Wall Street, and my nigga Dante, you know, Keys from Nella, he would want to put me up on you. He said Glasses gonna be the next nigga. And then, you know, Certified.
Sure.
Okay, now, when you first began, you was Cash Money.
Yeah.
Now, right now, you independent.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't know what the hell. Yeah, sure.
So you like put out music at will.
Yeah. I can control how I put out music.
And they can't say, hey man, we approve of this album, we approve of that or nothing.
No, it's nobody. Yeah, it's only my money. Yeah.
Okay, now, what made you fuck with Lil Wayne and them back in the days, coming up out the box, like being a West Coast nigga like that?
I ain't really have a choice.
I mean, I know the affiliation with Mac 10 and all that.
I mean, I didn't have a choice. It was like,
You're tuned in to Selection Radio.
I try to pride myself in making intelligent decisions. I knew I was a street rapper. I ain't really much of a fashion nigga.
Right.
You know, I don't know about the freshest clothes. I'm a sherm dealer. I'm a gang member. I street race my whole life. I low ride. I got straight A's. I had a 1320. So, you know, I knew I needed a street label to break what I was doing. And at that time, Dre wasn't signing acts, or he wasn't signing me. I think it's because I wasn't a good songwriter at that time. I I could rap and I was a real one, but I wasn't a great songwriter. So to his defense, you know, it was smart of him.
Right.
Snoop Dogg, I think he already had enough. You know, whatever happened with him and the East Side has kind of made him, you know, bitter. Q was fully in the, you know, movies. Other than that, I would have signed with a West Coast label because I knew it was a perfect fit. So I thought when I had Mac 10, you know, that would bridge the gap between what needed to happen in Miami, you know, in New Orleans with what was going on here.
Right.
So it just seemed like the wisest decision. I wanted to sign with other people that were like me, that could be the closest thing to who I was. Street cats making music.
Right.
So that was the decision.
Okay, now, like, Watts. These are Watts, motherfucker.
Compton, Watts my whole life.
Okay, what do you represent? Like,
I'm from 7th Street Crip, so I'm from Watts. I'm from Watts gang.
Okay, now.
But I'm not gonna ever shade. I grew up in Compton and Watts really equally. Like I grew up, my mom had a house in the farms.
Okay, all right.
My dad had a house in the hood.
Okay, all right. I feel you. So do you see yourself as like, I don't want to say like the number one Watts nigga, but you like the first
Tyrese
voice.
And Cam, man. Tyrese and Cam.
You think so?
Tyrese and Cam, man.
I mean, Tyrese is R&B singer, man.
Yeah.
Cam haven't been, you know what I'm saying? Now, I fuck with Cam.
Tyrese really put on for this city. I'm not gonna
but
for the rap aspect, well, you had Cam. Like, Cam existed to me, and he existed huge.
I know he like OG nigga to you, man. I understand that.
And he existed huge to me. Like, not just, he just the OG from the city. Like, I heard Peace Treaty every day. I heard, you know, Whoop Whoop every day.
Right.
You know, so I didn't really have a realm outside to know if he wasn't the biggest nigga in Vegas or New York, because he was a nigga that was constantly in rotation where I'm from. So it's hard for me to overlook him, even though I know what you're saying, to a national level. But I didn't have a true view of the national level, so it's hard for me to really, I don't know where he was at nationally. Right. But I knew right around where we was from, Watts, Compton, you heard Peace Treaty, you heard Whoop Whoop, you heard everything he ever put out often. Right. So modern wise, I think I'm a big part of the success of the East Side in general, of course, Watts, you know what I'm saying, or this side of the 110. But, you know, I remember when J-Rock first came around. Mm-hmm. You know, I remember Bronco, you know, from Fudge. There was a lot of good dudes. OFTB, you know, even though they never had no albums.
Operation from the bottom.
Yeah, you heard their names. So,
yeah.
I just think that my platform always was a little unique. You know, and people, like, I was doing what it took to be heard. So if I sound more of somebody you recognize, if you think Watts if you think Watts rap and you think of Glasses, that's because I was more of a benefactor of platforms. Right, you know, like, if I'm with Game platform, the stage that I was allowed to talk on was just insane. You know, Cash Money, that stage is shit big as, you know, everything. So I get why that could happen, but not even being humble, but just being honest. Like, it was a lot of rappers that I, you know, definitely Cam is somebody I heard a lot of shit from.
Okay, when you first start rhyming?
2003, 2002.
Okay, when you get your first money from rhyming?
2006, 2007.
That's when you first got paid from it. Was that after you submitted an album, or did you just like after you signed a deal with Cash?
No, just to sign paperwork.
And you was cashed out.
Yeah.
And you ain't looked back ever since.
Nah, I mean, I was looking back though. For the first 3 years, I wouldn't look no other way. It wasn't no forward. It was just what I was doing. I mean, I really just got serious with music in 2012, if I'm being honest.
On some real shit.
If I'm gonna be one, I didn't deserve no record deal. I ain't no shit about records, man. I respect every last person who didn't give me a chance. I'm grateful for every person that did, but I respect every person. I didn't know shit. I was just a street nigga, man, who really could move some things around the corner. You know, like, fucking with all the Pyru, you know what I'm saying? My mom was somebody that was before that, and I'm a Sherm baby. I used to sell Sherm, so you automatically interact with every crazy gang member, you know, whether it be the homie Mikey Roof from the Mob, or Rest in Peace Jay, or a couple big homies from the Trees that used to slang, a couple niggas from Fruits that I knew them all. The West niggas that was the Killers, the Families, they was kind of niggas I fuck with every day. Yeah. So that became more of my lore, and White Lightning became just like the testimony to that experience. So the music was more attributed to Guido, you know what I mean, my engineer at the time, and he produced and DJ. And he was a big part of what I was doing, as well as Big Face. Big Face, you know, 100 was like a real music historian. So, you know, it was certain things, like he convinced me to rap over the 200 beat. I would have never rapped over that. You know, he's like, hey, you should rap over this shit hard. And I just came up with 200 because it was like, that's how I was living. I was fucking with Crips and Pyrus every day. Like, every day. And I took a lot of slack for making that sound. Oh, well, how you fuck with both? Nigga, I'm for real. Like, I don't need to explain that to no nigga, and that's how I felt. Like, fuck, I look like explaining something to you, nigga. I'm from 7th Street for real. So I do what the fuck I want to do, nigga. I put my shit in to do what I want to do. So I didn't deserve no record deals, man. I ain't deserve no record deal with Cash Money. I ain't deserve no record. I didn't deserve no money, dog. I really didn't. Like, I'm just grateful that I got it, but I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve the opportunity, man. Like, I didn't respect music that right. Like, I didn't disrespect it, but I didn't respect it. Like, the joy it brings to my heart now, how I go about creating it, like.
Question. When did you realize that music is like eternal? Like, it's like once you do that shit, it's like forever.
2012.
You didn't realize it till then.
Well, I realized what I was saying was important. See, we tend to believe music is the combination of words and beat. It's not. It's the actual music, and then vocals. But it's the music.
Right. The music gives you the emotions that you gonna tap in or whatever. Right.
Not me to tap in. That's artistry for you to tap in.
Okay.
A musician makes music for him. An artist makes music to express himself.
Right.
But a musician makes music for you.
Okay.
So if I'm a musician, I should be making music for y'all.
Right.
And in artistry, I should be expressing myself over the musicianship that I made for y'all. So it can loosely be based off of some of my experience, but it needs to be very mindful of what Boss is going through, what Jackson going through, what the homies going through.
Right.
That's what music is for.
Right. I
didn't understand that till 2012. Like, you know, when everything kind of fell apart to me, I want to say fell apart, and I really wasn't talking to Mac. I just wasn't vibing with him like that. And me and Baby and them, they was trying to figure out what was up with me and Mac. And I just came back. Like, I never really went nowhere, but I would just spend days in the hood. I'd be just being Long Beach cooling. Like, I would just be filling out, what am I doing? Then I made a decision, because at that point it was like, okay, you gonna either sell Sherm or you gonna really become a musician.
Right.
So learning how to read and write music, play the bass, engineer my sessions, produce songs.
Right.
Like right now we doing this, they just brought my song back 4 times on the Liftoff on Power.
Okay.
People don't, when they hear the songs, I think they're so used to it, because like I said, it's been 7 years now, so they used to hearing songs. They like, G gonna be an artist. I was an artist. Now I'm a musician.
You feel that?
It's true. It's not, I can express myself long as the music is great enough for you to feel.
Okay.
Before that, I didn't give a fuck what you thought of the music. Nigga, listen to me.
I feel you.
That's the truth.
I feel you.
That's the truth.
All right. I fuck with one of my homies way back.
Campanella.
That's my people.
That's my brother.
Come from LA.
Yeah.
He
Free my nigga Ken. Free my nigga Ken.
Zoe.
Free my nigga Ken.
Yeah, Big Zoe. That's my nigga, man. All of them. That's all my peoples, man. That nigga way back, he was like, I was chopping up with him. He was like, "Man, I'm about to drop this. Cause he had to get this from one of the homies. Had this shit locked up, cut with Mossberg. Yeah, like a.
I want that cut so bad.
Yeah, is that gonna come? Is you gonna make that come into reality?
I pray. You know, like I got the blessings from Tone. You know, from Tony Lane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to a couple of homies from camp, make sure they blessing is good with it. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga too. The nigga that owned that, I was chopping it up with him today. Big Two. He good peoples, man. I know he gonna. If you want to do it, I know he gonna fuck with you.
It's inevitable that me and Johnny, really do one because I feel like his positioning, and I'm thankful I'm here because I could have been like dude.
Yeah,
I've represented something that was really unique, and shit happens. But I really fucked with Mossberg.
Hey, I'm gonna say something, man. Like when Berg, Berg was my little homie.
Yes,
now, when Berg was on his ascension, I felt like when he turned the corner and he became dope, it was like overnight type of shit. I was like, damn, this nigga dope now. Like, it's weird. I felt like he was the leader of the new wave of niggas coming in after 2000. Like, to me, it was like another wave of niggas that came in that, to me, he was the leader of that.
He would have been what bridged the gap from Cube, Snoop to us.
Right. But instead, it seemed like it was game. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then Fo Bink kind of came in there.
Rest
and then,
in peace, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Will, baby.
And the homies, man. I remember, man, when Fo Bink got killed, man, niggas was like...
Fo, man.
Niggas was sick.
Fo was the reason
man.
I was a part of Black Wall Street. Fo and my boy Village Tone from Village Town. Black Tone.
I think I heard about
Rest
that.
in peace.
I think I heard about that with Fo Bink. Yeah.
So dig this. I recorded my first lyrics ever in 2001 in Campanella. It was this nigga studio, and Moss used to work there.
Okay.
And it was a backyard studio. And I was a part of this one rap group with some really cool dudes. And it was like, we only did one song because that was their first time. Like, they got me to rap, and I thought they were rappers.
Right.
And one of the homies had never recorded a song, so he couldn't get the rhythm together.
Right.
And the first song I ever recorded was in Campanella.
Oh, okay, all right.
So it's funny, but now moving forward, Black Tone from Village Town, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? He's a good friend of my brother-in-law. And he was hearing me come along. He's like, man, I'm going to introduce you to somebody. I'm telling you, you should meet this nigga, man. This nigga, he remind me of you. He's from West Side. Mind you, my sister stay in the West. So I was like, all right, let's go over there. He's like, all right, I'm going to have you meet me over there. Now, mind you, I'm selling Sherm every day.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, meet me over here, blah, blah, blah. And it's the first time I've been to the Deuce in the West a million times, but I've never been to the Fo.
Right.
I've never been to the Fo line side. So when I went over there, the Fo don't look like the Deuce. The Fo is like grimy.
Yeah.
And he takes me to this house, about 2 streets west of Central. I think it was about 2 streets. I don't remember the exact street. And we pull up, and he's like, yeah, this the homie house, blah, blah. And like, Tone not worried. Tone, I'm not worried. Shit, whatever. So we walk back there. It's about 4 Paru niggas, West Side niggas. Some niggas I really fuck with. So it's funny. And so, I meet Fo. Fo a big, towering, tall nigga. I'm tall. Fo is fucking a giant. He's like, yeah, I'm Fo Bent, blood, West Side Pyro. And his homies looking at me and shit. I'm Glass Low, 7th Street Crib. So he's like, all right, for sure. So we playing music, and I'm listening to this nigga rip. And I'm like, man, this nigga hard as fuck. And,
I'll show you how to do this, blood.
You know what I'm saying? I turned all my homies onto that shit. And that nigga wanted to sign that nigga. He even got at them niggas, Dipset. But I started kicking my raps, and they was Pyro. He was Pyro, blood. Shit, I'm kicking my raps. I'm cousin and all this. I remember leaving, and he was like, hey, I fuck with you. He was like, you really back here? You just gonna kick your shit? I'm like, shit, I'm already back here. And me and that fool just developed this cool relationship. And took him to the hood. He was flamed up, jumped out. He realized I had my little shit together. I took him a couple places, and Like, yeah, niggas fuck with you. Yeah, my nigga, I've been running around a long time, man. I've been running these streets for a long time.
Yeah.
And you know, he's like, man, I want you to come meet Face, the homie Big Face. And he idolized Big Face.
Right.
He loved 100. He loved 100. You know what I mean? And I had a couple songs. I took him to Face. Was like, I want you to rock with us, blood.
So that's how you got put on.
Through 4.
Damn.
That's how it happened. 4 was my
crazy,
guy.
Man.
And then Face became my guy. And Game became, Game was Face's brother. But me and Game kind of dealt with each other in passing. We never hung. We never ran together. I ran with 4 or I ran with Face.
Right.
So it was like crazy.
Damn, that's an interesting ass story right there, man. Damn.
Yeah,
that nigga, man. Shouts out to that, man.
Rest in peace, 4. Rest in peace, Tone. Rest in peace, Moss Brother, man.
Man, that was like a big tragedy for our hood, man, when that nigga, man.
Unbelievable.
And, it's crazy, man. But yeah, all right. Now, going forward, when I started doing a lot of business with Jack, you had dropped the Beach Cruiser.
Yeah, that shit wasn't a Beach Cruiser. That shit was like the watered down label version of Beach Cruiser. That's not the Beach Cruiser. And I normally never say nothing, but I'm not gonna keep calling that shit the Beach Cruiser. That shit was just, feel me, that was the fucking tricycle.
So you presented a collection of songs and they was like, we want this one, that one.
No, Mac 10 specifically didn't believe people wanted to hear stories in hip-hop.
I don't understand that, bro.
Yeah, it's just as simple as that. Like, the original Beach Cruiser, it was a story.
Right.
And it was a story of one day how I had to turn in my album, and it opens up with this skit of me coming out of the club and getting into it with this broad boyfriend that I'm leaving with, and a nigga popped me. And the first song is about being shot trying to make it through, and at the end of the song passing, only to realize it was a dream.
Oh, okay.
And that's how the day start. But as the day prevails on, I'm trying to turn in my album, and I finally get to the club to turn in my album to Baby and Wayne and them, and Haters is the song that we performed at the club as I'm turning my album in.
Okay.
And the last song is a song called Pussy is a Motherfucker, and it talks about how niggas fucking with bitches get their ass killed, whether it was a nigga trying to drink with a bitch and do drugs off a bitch and overdose trying to pull a bitch, or a nigga fucking this bitch bareback and a bitch at 30 bitch age die. And the last verse is me trying to bust a bitch in the clutch because the club finna close and I'm walking out. This is how the album is, and I run into this bitch nigga.
Okay.
So it opens up how it began, like what's going on.
Right. So the whole concept was laid out in a certain specific kind of way.
Because at that time I couldn't create music sonically.
Right.
I could create stories and ideas.
Right.
Versus now where I'm pretty vested in sonics.
I noticed something, man. Like Jack know I'm a critic, man. I'm a connoisseur of fine music, man. And when I listen to your work, I was fucking with Certified. Certified was dope to me, man, because you kind of like just let niggas have it with your voice. You just really kind of just laid on the track and the voice just came through. Sometimes when niggas hit a certain point, first of all, I think niggas have to be like, to be a good rapper, your voice have to be dope. I call it like just being like gifted poetic. Any conversation you sound dope, really. But then when you have the consciousness of the music, you can kind of like blend with the music and make yourself sound like God. Like you could almost elevate like to a God status over the beat. Certain niggas to me throughout history did that shit real good, even if they was rhyming slow. Motherfucker like Big Scarface in his prime. Yeah. He don't do it so much now.
Man,
I don't know.
Made, man, you gotta listen to Made in Emeritus, man.
The new shit?
Dude, it's just brilliant, man. It's
Okay,
hard.
I'm gonna have to go in and do some analysis, man. Yeah.
Made is my favorite Scarface album.
Really?
And I got Mrs. Scarface's back, Untouchables, Fix, Diary. Made is my favorite Scarface album.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a real Face fan.
Okay.
So I appreciate that, big, you know, but I love Face. I love what Hove does. I try to base like how I really listen to music. I don't try to give my opinion. I really dig deep to find the truth.
Right.
And when I say the top 5 niggas I've listened to, if I say my top 5 niggas, I would name a bunch of different niggas. But if I really say these are the people I listen to the most, it's going to be Scar. I've heard more Jay-Z albums than anybody. I've heard more Scarface albums than anybody outside of Jay-Z.
Right.
Then you got Kanye West. Then you got Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Then you got Ice Cube.
Okay, now I fuck with Face, but I always thought Big, like as far as like Scarface will make you scare the shit out of you, man. You know, like seeing man die and this different shit. You know, he give it to you, but to me, Big his voice was more like an instrument to me.
Big was amazing.
And it and that's where, to me, that's where you at, kind of like, in my opinion.
I pray.
In my opinion.
If I could get as witty and as quick-witted as Big was, I mean, the world would have hell to pay. You know, Big was, you know, unbelievable. He could say what people wanted to say in 4 words that took people 4 lines. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room.
Right. I understand.
It's crazy.
I understand.
Who pieces that together?
I understand. And that's always been something I looked at. It's like, how can you communicate your ideas with as few words as possible and the next motherfucker get to know it?
And still be witty.
Yeah, that's some shit. That's some genius type of shit. Coming from the West Coast, I know you like a gangbang type of dude, street. I mean, it's, you know. But have you ever thought about that? I mean, I'm not telling you where to go with it, but have you ever thought about putting that little bit of polish on it that Big did that just took him over the edge with the bitches as a big nigga?
I'm praying for it, man. I'm praying. To catch what Big is at is such a far journey. I don't know if I'll ever be able to catch Big what he does vocally, how he performs vocally, because.
But I mean, like imagery and everything, like, cause I haven't seen you out there, like, cause I know it's not a paper issue, but I haven't seen you like, you know, okay, let me, you know, give him the suit today, even though you know I'm out here, or the, you know what I mean? Any of that type of the trappings that Big did. I mean, are you like against that type of shit, or is it like, you know?
At one time I was. I mean, I never saw the benefit in wearing jewelry around people that don't have nothing.
Right.
I never saw the benefit in shining around people that don't have nothing. I don't feel good when I got something and nobody else got something.
Right.
So it makes it hard to truly go out and do that if you go into a place where, or if you plan to constantly go to a place where people don't have anything.
Right.
I know that's crazy, but that's been me my whole life, man. Like, my mom would have me with all the best shoes, cross-color, Carl Kanai, and my boys didn't have that, so when we go somewhere, I would just wear my Levi's.
Right.
Because I don't like that. And some people love that. I don't like that. I don't know how to do it, and I have to make some changes. Don't get me wrong. You know, I've been studying a lot of Barry White. I've been trying to find something more personal. You know, not just, hey, I got money and you don't, but something that's like, oh, that's glasses.
Yeah.
It's something that you could have did, but you just wasn't slick enough.
Yeah.
Not, oh, I got more money, so I'm finna wear this Versace ass shirt, but like, the way I did my shirt, you could have did this, but you wasn't thinking it's Swift.
But you know that Biggie lane, I seen that lane before he got in it. I seen that character in the hood before. I've known niggas that was like big ass nigga, fat as hell, but the nigga was, you know what I mean, crispy, smell good, bitches, still that nigga.
Yeah, I don't have it perfected, but I'm definitely looking to. Too many girls fuck with me for me not to be mindful of their existence musically, creatively. So it's not simple for me because you know, like I can't just go wear Versace. I can't just.
I feel you.
Like when he was doing it, niggas wasn't doing it.
I feel you.
So I don't think today's goal is to be the most expensive. At that time, that was the goal. The goal was to have the most expensive things. To me, that's not gonna work for me. Like when I look at Barry White, which is the original Biggie, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You looked at a kind of a flossy nigga that was still, like you could have had what Barry had, but you just wasn't as cold as Barry.
Right.
Like you wasn't thinking to pull off this sports coat with the rhinestones you just wasn't thinking like that.
Right. I feel you.
The feel for me that I would like to go, if it was my world, you know, would be more of a tailored thing.
Right.
You don't, it's nothing cool with wearing a pair of $2,000 pants. That's actually a horrible investment, a horrible idea, and I've always thought that since 15.
Right.
So, I don't know if I could wear the $3,000 Versace shirt and really feel confident wearing it because I look at it like, first off, it's some shit that perpetuate a homosexual lifestyle, and I'm not homosexual.
I feel you. You know what? I don't want you to.
No, and I'm working on it, but I'm very mindful of it.
I don't want you to think I'm saying, hey, fuck with Versace and all that old shit. I'm just really more like, you know, the big niggas with style. It don't matter what it is.
And I just don't have a lot. I'm working on it though.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I'm really a sherm dealer where I just wore Dickies and white tees every day to sell dope, and they was always brand new. And I had every pair of Jordans. So you got to get in this rap game and you got to become European. It's like, nigga, I would have never wore none of this shit.
I feel you, man.
So I'm working on it. I'm mindful of it. Trust me, this is something that It's a lot of things I could pull off. I just have to work harder at it. It's not supposed to be simple for me because God gave me this voice. Like LeBron James, you know, God gave him athleticism.
We got to work on it.
You got to work on that footwork.
We got to work on it.
I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be like, nobody going to give me the, well, G didn't have the best stylist. He didn't have a Hall of Fame or All-Star stylist. No, you got to figure it out if you want the rings.
Your new project you got coming out.
Yeah, next month.
Name of it.
Glass House 2. Life ain't nothing but.
Glass House 2.
Life ain't nothing but.
Okay. I heard a couple of joints. I like the one with Kendrick. Not because Kendrick on there either. I just like the way your voice was sounding on there, man. I'll be checking for like, to me, like certain beats compliment your voice more. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just... I know I keep saying heart.
It's soul. See, and I just want to clear that because this is what I have invested my energy in, musicianship.
Okay.
My voice and soul is $1 billion. So if you put me in the element of soul away from funk, like me and funk struggles.
Okay.
You know, I've learned how to do it. Obviously, when you hear That Good, that's a funky ass idea.
Okay.
You know, if you hear the single with Game, Too Hood. It's the first time I told people that, but the single with Game, Too Hood, is funky. Got an R&B feel, but it's funky. But when you put me on that soul rhythm, you know, songs like After Hours, songs like Thuggin' with Kendrick, Flowers, Even the Quiet Storm feel, that's like Marvin Gaye, Minnie Riperton. That song is My World with Brian McKnight. My voice is unbelievable there because it's a lot of pain in it. It's a lot of darkness to it. Versus funk. Funk is more you happy, clowning, cheering, or you angry, upset. It's attitude. I'm not that kind of person more times than not. I'm very rarely that type person. I'm very rarely, everything on these bitches.
Right.
Like, I don't have a lot of songs where everything is on these women. And I'm not a money over woman type of nigga. Like, I don't believe in money over bitches. No. I could not have money and not have no bitches. I could have bitches and not have no money, but I can't have no money and not have no bitches.
Right.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
Right.
But I won't make too many songs about them. I'm not going to give them the knowledge to know that I give a fuck about their existence enough to where they have that in their favor over me.
Right.
So, me and Soul work together because it's a lot of pain in what I saw and how I feel, and you know, that's really the only time I really address emotions is through music. I don't address them every
So
day.
key melodies and shit, cause I know funk is like some move type of shit where, you know, when you get into soul, you get melodies that's touching different emotions and pull different memories and shit up out of you, you know.
That's money. Thugging, that's what thugging is. Thugging is a funk soul feel. Got an R&B vibe a little bit, but that's good money for me. Becoming a musician has also helped me realize, like, I need to compliment the music. Not make the music compliment me, but compliment the music.
Right.
And I think when you hear thugging, if you listen to my verse, that's what you hear. You don't hear a lot of rapping. You hear, I hate paying taxes. I'm trying to fuck a couple actors. I don't need to say much. I felt like Kendrick overdid it on this song, honestly. I felt he went in there and took over a beautiful musical composition to be heard. And it's like, this ain't poetry, nigga. This is musicianship. But I mean, shit, what am I to tell the nigga that's the, you know, a top 3 nigga in the game today? But I believe in what Motown did. You know, I believe in the musicianship. I believe in music and vocalists complementing each other. And that's what all my music on this album and from here on represents. It represents the perfect compliments. There is no bad compliments on this album. Every song is a perfect compliment.
Okay, when you dropping? What date?
In July.
In July.
Yeah, I ain't made up my mind.
Okay, this is going on iTunes.
It's gonna be everywhere. On the corner, iTunes, Best Buy, everywhere.
Okay.
Free sale. I just need you to have it. It's not like I'm worried about selling it as much as I'm worried about it being heard.
Okay, now what's the follow-up to, now you got this on your agenda, what's the follow-up to that? How do you roll it out?
I'm shooting a mini movie July 24th through the 27th next month. So, you mean setting up the album?
Yeah, like as far as like your agenda, like you drop the album, then you this many videos, or are you just like feeling it like, okay, this song jumping, okay, we need to do a video for this?
I'm feeling it, man. It's all feel for me. I don't want to tell people what to listen to. I want people to tell me what they want to see.
Okay.
They gonna tell me what they want to see.
Okay.
I got an idea, but I want them to tell me. But number one priority is reestablish dominance in the streets for me.
Right.
I can't keep letting the streets be stuck with these niggas.
Okay.
These niggas who don't speak for them. These niggas who don't represent them. These niggas you never seen. These niggas be mysteries. I can't allow that to happen to the niggas in Campanella. They need a nigga who they like, that nigga really from the paint.
Right.
How many niggas is listening to a nigga really from the paint? How many of these niggas really from the paint? How many niggas posted up for that money? How many of these niggas posted up to score every night? Who posted up to score every night? Who really got out? That's what we fuck with. So I gotta get that back on the streets. I can't just depend on the net. So it's like LeBron, like back to LeBron. We'll keep LeBron at the trophy. You can't outshoot Golden State, man. I can't fuck with these weirdos on the net.
What's up with Young Thug? Your opinion?
He just confused, man. It's if he's not gay, he's from a place where he doesn't know how to correctly, if there is a correct way to express his affection for his partners.
Okay. You fuck with Baby now.
Stunner, yeah. Stunner's my dude.
Me and the homies is like really disturbed with a lot of the gay shit we be seeing over there, man. I don't know. I'm not saying niggas is gay, sure. But it's like gay-like activities that we be tripping off of. Niggas, I mean, like the one little nigga now. I know the little nigga might not be no affiliation to their camp, but the little nigga that came out talking about Baby fucked him in the ass and then you know, I mean, Young Thug, man, I you know, the dresses, the mini skirt type of shit. It's a bad look for a record label, man. I don't understand that. Like,
I mean,
I don't know who's authorizing that type of shit.
Well, he's not signed to Cash Money,
but he fuck with Baby like he do. You know what I mean? So it seemed like it. The perception is that. You know what I mean?
You know what, man? When you go down south, once you go to Atlanta, it's not what people talk about.
It's some bizarre shit going on in Atlanta. That's what you're saying.
Really some bizarre shit. And I mean, I think Jack being and it's something that people don't talk about. You hear rappers rapping about people selling dope. You hear rappers about gangsters killing. But the fucking homosexual rate in Atlanta for African Americans
is out there, huh?
It is unfucking believable. I've never seen no shit like that in my life. And I think he's just a representation of that culture. I don't know if I wouldn't jump off to say he's a homosexual, even though he has done every last thing outside of let me see him sleep with a nigga on tape.
But see now a nigga done released like now like nigga about to get married and shit. To me, he doing a lot of shit trying to prove that he not gay. Like, I heard him say, I'm not gay in a song and some lyrics. I'm not gay. And then I heard him like, you know, getting married to a bit. I don't know, man. I was just wondering, man. You know,
I don't have an answer. I don't really fuck with homie. Like, homie did some really weird shit in the video where he dissed Crip.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I really got at him. Like, I'm not into the whole politics, but you not gonna be the one that's gonna do this. You're not gonna call your homies babes and my loves and say you blowing on dicks, talk about smoking joints, and then dish Crip. You're not gonna be the guy to do that. You're not gonna be the guy that's gonna cause this war.
That's some wild ass shit.
And so it became my job for one time to really make sure somebody say, that's not right. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't have did that. That's just not cool, dog. You fuck with too many. You just did a song with Nipsey Hussle a week, but why would you do that? And you just rolling Crip.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And if they're not gonna say nothing to you, like I don't have every day I don't have something to do, you will be my thing to do. That will be my thing to do.
I seen him when he was getting into it with Game, before he addressed Game like, what up, Big U? And then he addressed Game like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I still think that shit was a publicity stunt. I mean,
between him and Game?
Yeah, I know Chuck, man. Chuck is a fucking marketing fucking sick ass nigga, dog.
Genius,
you know what he doing.
Shit.
So
okay.
I could be wrong, but I don't think that shit was real.
Okay.
I mean, why would two bloods say Big U?
All right, I got another question for you now. This is like kind of like not on like the interview thing, but I heard you giving your analysis of the Big Suge thing and running the old boy over and whatnot. Do you think Suge is gonna get off of this thing?
I wouldn't bet on it. Them people want Suge.
No matter what.
They want Jay Prince, they want Suge, they want Irv Gotti.
No matter what.
They want them. The dudes represent something that's too extraordinary for the black community for us to keep them.
Okay, now, in order for Suge to get off of this, do you think he got a tell on bone?
It's nothing he's going to do that's going to get him off of this.
No matter what. If he say they had a gun out there, he can't beat it.
He evaded. He didn't call the police. That's a third strike.
That's it.
I pray to God that I love Suge. I mean, I think when I did that interview, some people felt it was like I was saying, like I was like, nigga, I wasn't there, nigga. I just know them.
Right.
I know Suge. I know where it was at. And,
right.
I think people thought I didn't fuck. It's like I fuck with Suge. I just know where we at. I know how much they hate this dude.
Right.
They hate Suge.
Right.
I love Suge. Suge been great to me. You know what I mean? I don't have no shit. I wish he does get out. Hopefully, this changes his life. But, man, I just don't know, man. Like, Terry died out there. Bone fucked up. And you ran over Terry. You didn't call the ambulance. You didn't call for no help. Not even 10 blocks away. I just think that Suge got 9 years for kicking a nigga in the face.
He's done.
He got 9 years for kicking a nigga in the face. Let that soak in. Who the fuck gets 9 years for kicking a nigga in the face? So,
yeah, I feel you, man.
I just think it's rough. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the answers.
Yeah.
But I promise you this, that if he get out, I believe in my heart this will change his life. I believe for the first time he would just chill. Yeah. This ain't worth it. Trying to deal with these niggas who not like that, not worth it. It's not worth it.
I feel you, bro. Well, man, dude, you enlighten a nigga up in here today, man. I like your knowledge, man.
Thank you.
Your analysis, your skill, your analytical skills is on point, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man. I try to read every day.
Yeah.
I try to.
I feel you. I'm fucking with you, man. All right, now. We going into read a list of emails. We had to let Glasses go ahead and bounce because he had something to do. So, Bossmack Top Soil gonna run through this for you. And they go like this. We got a nigga from Pasadena writes to Bossmack Top Soil. He say, Bossmack, I'm gonna get this one off my phone here. All right, he say, Bossmack, I've been fucking with you for many moons now. You got me through some real shit I was dealing with once upon a time and gave me some game on some clothing shit. I appreciate that shit. I'm from Pasadena, California. I was living out of state for a minute cause shit started getting hot. Start having problems with the law and whatnot. I had to move and get myself together. All right. I hooked up with my brother. I was living with my brother and he took me to Vegas and introduced me to a bitch out there. She was a real cool bitch. We started vibing, kicking it, being together, hanging out. She was a cool bitch. She held me down. She had a bomb-ass job. She was doing good, looking good, smelling good. Everything was lovely. We connected, got together. I decided I was gonna wife this bitch and hold her down. You know how I go, Bossmack. She was a good bitch at first. I did that, then all of a sudden this bitch stopped taking care of herself, stopped being looking as good as she can. Bitch got fired from her job. I held her down till she got another job. Then she lost that job. Then she got another job. Now all of a sudden the bitch is kind of flimsy and flaky and whatnot, man. Bossmack, I'm in a situation, man. I feel like she's a good bitch, man, but it's falling apart, Bossmack. any words of advice for a nigga, man. I feel like I need to regroup and add some bitches on the team or something. Alright. I hope y'all understood that there. Let me see, I got it all. Yeah. Alright. Now, I'ma say this, man, and I always say this, man. Y'all niggas out there, man, I don't know, man. You wanna be macking, but you only got one bitch. It never fails, man. I know this sound crazy as fuck. But bitches gotta have competition, man. You gotta stimulate competition and bring out the best in bitches, man. You gotta bring your best self. See, like, when you stay focused, man, and you realize that, you know, you gotta stay, you know, like a gem to these bitches. You gotta stay valuable to bitches. The only way you valuable to a bitch is when other bitches want you. You feel me? Like, if don't no other bitches want you, then your bitch is really gonna start relaxing, getting tired, and she's not gonna feel like she needs to work that hard. If you're not bringing your best self to the table, if you're not staying on top of game, if you don't make yourself desirable to other bitches, then your one bitch is gonna get tired of you. Every single time, man. It's like a mathematical formula. You could just say, I just got one bitch. I'm not bringing my best self to the table. Get complacent. It's always the same, bro. You gotta stay desirable to bitches, and I'm an advocate of more than one bitch. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. No matter what, I always have more than one bitch at all times, regardless, no matter what. I don't have to be fucking them all, but I got more than one bitch at all times, nigga. You feel me? Stay desirable, you won't have these problems. Alright, another reader, listener email, and it goes like this. A nigga from New York writes the Bossmack. Let me get this one, man, cause this nigga, this the homie Elijah right here, man. Let me get this nigga, man. He hit me up on some phone game. See, usually I have these in my motherfucking note. Okay, let me get this one, man. Alright. He say, Bossmack, I have a situation I need some help with. I read some of your blogs about phone game, phone game part 1 and part 2, and I've also read to stalk or to chase a bitch, or the difference between stalking and chasing a bitch. Alright, my problem, he writes here, he say, my problem with this female I met is I can call her from time to time, but the bitch don't reply to my text messages. I don't know if you've seen this situation before, but it feels like I'm chasing her and she's looking back at me laughing. I mean, the bitch, I could talk to her on the phone, but she won't text me. Alright, you know, I never really experienced no shit like that, so I really don't know if, do you feel hurt that the bitch don't text you back? I mean, if you talking to her on the phone, that's communication, man. You know, maybe the bitch don't like the text. I don't know, man. I never experienced it. Usually, my bitches want to talk to me in all forms of communication. They want to text me, they want to call, they want to come over. The bitches is looking at my Facebook, the Twitter, Instagram, they looking at, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I wouldn't let it bother me. You know, if the bitch don't want to text you back, text a different bitch. Just ignore her. Just don't text the bitch no more. If she don't want to text you, don't text the bitch no more. Don't let that shit bother you, man. Fuck it, man. I got a policy like, you know, maybe the bitch don't like to text, because if the bitch is talking to you on the phone, that's communication. You feel me? I'ma leave that at that. All right. Our next reader listener email is from a nigga from Los Angeles. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, man, I've been fucking with this bitch from my hood for a little while. You know, we've been fucking off and on. We basically fuck like maybe once or twice a month, you know. And I've been chit-chatting with this other bitch from the same hood. We been talking. We ain't never fucked or nothing, but we been kind of hanging out every now and then. And a peculiar thing happened to me, Bossmack. The other day, one bitch called me, the bitch that I'm fucking, she called me like at 12 noon, then by about 12:30, the bitch I be chit-chatting with called me. And they both want to come over and shit. So I was busy that day, and, you know, I had to I had to wait till later before I could kick it with a bitch. So later on that night, the bitch that I haven't fucked calls me and she wants to come over, but she got me on the speakerphone. So I'm like, why you got me on the speakerphone? Then I hear the bitch that I'm fucking in the background like, yeah, we want to come over and shit. So, Bossmack, I thought this was some bullshit. These bitches tripping on me, man. They, you know, want to come through, possibly blowing up the spot. Is there any advice you can offer me on this situation? Alright. The way I see it is, hey man, it's always better to have bitches fighting over you. It's always good to have both bitches focused on you. It's some bullshit though. It's some bullshit. You know what? Like, personally, like, if the bitch that you was fucking, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like she, you know, she went above and beyond, right? She's concerned about the new bitch, you know, and, you know, it depends. Like, is the old bitch worth losing? You know what I'm saying, for the new bitch? You know, you got to kind of think about that. I personally advise, you know, just keep doing you, man. It's always good to have bitches fighting over you. I just think it's better to have bitches fighting over you than not. You want to be careful, you know, don't want to get no property damaged or nothing like that, but I feel like it's always good to have bitches fighting over you. So, you know, weigh it out, see how it go. You know what I mean? If the bitch is you can stand losing her for the new bitch, you know, or maybe you can fuck both of them. You never know, man. It's gonna be some drama if you fuck both of them. But like I said, it's always better to have bitches fighting over you than not. I ain't gonna lie, man. Motherfucking long ass show tonight, man. Bossmack Topsoil doing this for you, man. I'm just trying to give y'all this game, man. Now, we gonna close this out with a little bit of game, man. Before I even continue, I wanna shed light on some shit I just went through. You might have seen it on my Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, Facebook. But you know, like, in the month of May, I lost my grandmother. Beautiful woman, man. Meant the world to me. And then, like, a month later, lost my grandfather. You know, meant the world to me, hurt me bad. But, you know, they both was up there. They both, you know, my grandmother was 85, grandpa was 87. blessed to have them that motherfucking long, man. That's all I can say, man. I just want to say shouts out to them, rest in peace. You know, Trip going back to Milwaukee multiple times like that, but you know. And they relationship made me think about the topic for this show. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they've been together since they was 15 and 17. That's when he met her. My grandfather met her when he was 17. She was 15. He was going to see a different bitch, and she answered the door, and he was like, what the fuck? So, you know, through the years, my grandparents had a tumultuous, like, kind of relationship at first. Like, they, you know, I think G-Moms, they got married, and G-Moms got pregnant, and then they broke up, and then they got back together, and then they broke up again, and then they got back together. But for the most part, they was together for all their life, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what I want to highlight and illustrate about the game. Like, no matter what. Like, I always feel like in life, you are like promised, or you pretty much gonna get like 3, 4 top bitches in your life. Like 3 or 4 bitches is just gonna stand out and be pinnacles to you in your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's irregardless of how many bitches you fuck with. It's only gonna be about 3 or 4 of them that stand out, you know, as just greatness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my grandmother was for my grandfather. She was like the greatest of all the females he ever fucked with. This dude had a lot of bitches. My grandfather had a lot of bitches that loved him. And some of them was at his funeral. You know what I'm saying? Break it down. And I just want to highlight the essence of the top bitch in your life and being able to recognize the top bitch. You know what I'm saying? When you have one on your team. I believe, like, no matter what, all niggas, even if you unconscious of it, you function like that. You had a top bitch, number 2, number 3, number 4 if you got them type of skills. So, you know, I just want to speak on top bitch. You know what I'm saying? Being able to recognize top bitch and to hold on to top bitch. You know what I'm saying? To me, man, you know, life is like a chessboard, man. It's just like a chessboard, man. It's like you know, each man is a king. And you got pieces in front of you. You got the pawns, you got the rook, you got the bishop, and you got the queen. Queen, most powerful piece on the table, man. You do much damage with the queen. You know what I'm saying? When the queen go, you severely weaken. You understand me? You severely weaken until you get another one. You know what I'm saying? Now, as long as the king survived, the game continued. And I just feel like life is really like that, man. And you know, that highlights the importance of the top bitch. You know what I'm saying? Who is your top bitch? Do you know? Do you have one? I pursue that you can't even set up your team properly unless you have a top bitch that provide the outlook for the other bitches. You know what I'm saying? The importance of top bitch. I believe bitches are the same as, like, in this regard as well. Like, I believe bitches can fuck with a lot of niggas but really like only respect one nigga. Like a bitch could, like, you look at the pimp hoe relationship. The pimp hoe relationship, I believe, is like the foundation of all society reality. Like, the hoe could go fuck all these niggas, but she love the pimp. Bring the money back to the pimp. Pimp might not even fuck. He don't even fuck all the time. And she bring all the money back. I really feel like on a base level, society functions off of these principles. You know, that's just my philosophy. That's how I feel, man. And so a bitch can fuck you and have no respect for you. You know what I'm saying? None. Like, she fuck you and rob you and get the money to this nigga who don't even fuck all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, with that in mind, who is your top bitch? Do you have one? Top bitch set the foundation for all your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't make it without it, man. You got to have the top bitch, man. You know what I mean? You know. So, I wanted to share that with you, you know. Like I said, I just observed my grandfather, like, basically after my grandmother died, he did not want to live no more. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga had a lot of bitches. But he didn't want to live without my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? And I saw my grandmother with many other niggas, like a few other niggas in my life. And they did not have the respect that my grandfather had from her. You know what I'm saying? This is just real conversation. Real conversation. So, I delivered this game to y'all today with no glasses on and no backdrop. You know, had Glasses Malone as the guest with no glasses on. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Killboy Troy. Shouts out to Josh Money. Follow all of us. The Instagram links is gonna be in the description. Make sure you follow all my people. We a team. Bossmack Live. Fuck with us. Shouts out to Courtney Love. I love you. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I mean, I know you coming out here and bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a Bossmack Industries production. Put your hands together for our special musical guest. I ain't gonna even say no names.
The only way I've been practicing my whole life to live my life is to be responsible for what I do. I don't know how to be responsible for what every black male did. I don't know. I guess I am gonna say that I'm a thug. That's because I came from the gutter and I'm still here.
I'm a motherfucking thug. I hate paying tax, just hate it. I'm trying to fuck a couple acts. If I don't got it, I'ma make. Still don't got it, I'ma take it. Run that shit. Take your shit, that's what I won't do. Out here doing what I want to. Nigga, you do what you can. That's the difference. I'm a motherfucking man. I'm a man, nigga. And as a man, I don't take that. I don't do Versace, that's that gay shit. Yeah, I said it, I'm a thug, nigga. Guess I need a motherfucking hug. Well, dig my mama up and tell her, give me one. Lot of niggas say they real, I'm the realest one. This is exactly how I'm feeling, bruh. Ain't no chillin', bruh. I'm a motherfucking I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug. It's all about the Benjamin. Nigga, fuck George Zimmerman. Fuck it. Highest pistol versus hands. Take your whooping like a motherfucking man. Pussy. Damn, how hard can a kid hit? And why them local rappers ain't did shit? Lil Wayne said fuck the hate. Same local rapper niggas wanted peace. Fun. Brother versus brother. No hesitation when you face the same color. No. Saying, what the fuck you niggas stand for? Guess the South still is South. Still Jim Crow. Still I'm shooting in the jail. Thinking back, shit, I couldn't hit the rim. Nigga, you should see my gang now. If it's a fully nigga, aim down. Let the gun work. Super clean, but I done dirt. Talk the shit until my tongue hurt. And I don't run from skirt. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and ask myself what I'm scared of. How dare the media portray me this way? I can hear the crowd screaming the weirdest a chance. They all in my era, all that's an error. Role model, I can't. It's like I'm a parrot. Apparently I'm marking the dance. I seen done with the devil, such a ghetto romance. How many niggas fall victim looking at you trapped in the system? Mentally they tapped you in prison and you won't get out, no one visit. Open up your mouth, no one listen. You in denial, nigga. I'm in denial with you. I dial your dead homies' numbers off this liquor. Time and time again I find myself inside the cerebellum of several felons. Orion's belt couldn't live in my world. I seen tigers, lions let loose, I'm spooked, I'm next door to Earl. I guess I rely on Jesus to save us before I refer to madness. My neighbors witness ski masses, the masses don't know. I'm packing his foe and harassing your hoe, antagonizing the business you love the most. See the difference to my approach is a 40 ounce at the stove. If this 40 bounce then you know I never learned, I'm hard-headed. The corporate world don't like it but I said it.
I'm a motherfucking thug.
In my eyes, what do you see? Gotta ride,
I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug.
In my eyes, what do you see? Gotta ride,
I'm a motherfucking thug. I'm a motherfucking thug.
All I ever was, look around. All I ever done. All I ever was, look around. All I
I'm
ever
a motherfucking thug.
all I ever was, look around. All I ever done. All I ever was, look around.
I'm a motherfucking thug.